Alrighty, guys, I'm here at the Daniel Defense booth with Mike. Mike, great seeing you, man.
Likewise.
So,
I love the out of range day.
Oh yeah, the range day was great. I'll cut in some footage while we're talking about this H9 here. So, extremely excited about this gun. A little bit of history with me behind this gun. I did buy the Hudson when it was under the Hudson brand. Bought the Hudson H9. It was one of my guns that I was like, I have to have it, but unfortunately, it just didn't work right for me. It just wasn't a good working gun for me. But when I talked to you guys out at the range, you guys kind of did some redesigning to it, and now it's the Daniel Defense H9. So go ahead and talk about maybe how it became a Daniel Defense H9 from here.
Absolutely. So, well, thank you for this opportunity. So the Daniel H9 started back in 2020. In March 2020, we started kicking the project off, and then we really got hunkering down and moving in June of 2020. We started by going through the whole technical data package, breaking the original gun down, looking at tolerances, looking at the drawings, looking at ways we can improve the gun. We had three main goals. We wanted to keep the shootability of the original gun because it was very shootable, but we wanted to obviously improve the reliability. We wanted to keep improve the ergonomics, and we wanted to improve the accuracy. So actually, it was 4 items that we wanted to hit. So as we went through the development process, it was there was testing, fixing, testing, re-engineering, and it came out to basically what you're seeing here, and that is a nearly 100% redesign of the entire gun.
Nice.
We had requirements for endurance. We met and exceeded those requirements for endurance. We had requirements for drop. This gun exceeds SAMI and NIJ drop tests. We had requirements for accuracy. The gun met and exceeded those requirements for accuracy. On the fun side, it's a very fun. It is a very fun gun to shoot. It's extremely fast.
You saw how much fun I had yesterday at the range day with my phone.
That
and all
augmented reality, it was awesome. So it is really enjoyable. But the other thing is, it is safe. You can rely on it every day. Even though it is a compact gun in size, relatively speaking, you could say like a commander size 1911. However, at the slide, it's an inch thick. At the widest spot, at the slide stops, it's 1.2 inches thick. So what that means is, even though it's a compact size gun, it carries a lot smaller than it is. However, because of its baseline architecture, it shoots a lot bigger than it is. So you got the benefits of a really big gun in a compact size, but because of some of its inherent geometry, you still have that carryability of a smaller gun.
Okay. And what's going to be the price point on these? Are they available yet, or you got to wait a little bit? Or?
So they actually started shipping. We released on Monday.
Okay.
But they actually started shipping on Thursday. So yeah, they are getting out to distributors and dealers. And price point right now is $1,299.
Okay, that's not bad. I'm glad that you guys didn't just acquire the brand and rebrand it and just sent the same gun back out again. I'm glad that you guys revamped everything again. It sparked my interest again in this gun. It kind of made me sad when I bought it. I was like, man, this thing, I had so much high hopes, but now that it's under the Daniel Defense brand and the history that you guys have behind rifles, I'm glad that you guys are putting that into now the H9.
Thank you so much, and I really do appreciate that. We want to do a service to the community. We want to do a service to people that are going to actually trust their lives to this. That we don't just want to rebrand something and just because this could have been done in a year, less. But no, we needed to be right. We needed to shoot straight. It needed to be reliable. It needed to be safe. And so, that's what I hope people get behind the trigger and actually start sending around down range. I also hope they find it's fun.
Well, Mike, thank you so much, man. Always appreciate you. Had fun at the industry day yesterday, and can't wait to get my hands on one of these.
I can't wait for you guys to start shooting. I can't wait for everyone to start shooting these things. I think you're all going to really like them.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, so Daniel Defense has another offering for 2024. This is the
Daniel Defense PCC. So you guys have already seen the H9. We're getting into the 9mm game. So we have 9mm barrels. These are all hammer forged. We decided we are going to make an excellent rifle that uses 9mm.
Nice.
So what we do, we got a 9mm barrel. We're going with CZ Scorpion magazines.
Cool.
We wanted a double stack affordable, commercially available magazine. And by the way, these are about $20 each.
Yep.
So CZ Scorpion magazine, double stack, real easy to load. Hammer forged barrel. We have all ambidextrous and mirrored controls on both sides. So everything present over here, same exact location on this side.
Nice.
We have direct blowback, hydraulic buffer comes with the rifles.
Okay.
This uses AR-15 trigger pack, selectors, you can put whatever AR accessories you want, including handguards. So if you buy DD, you're probably going to keep the handguard on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of the basic overview of the weapon.
Gotcha. Now, what is the price point going to be at for this guy, and are they available already?
So these will be available in about 4 months. We're trying to hit a price point between $1,800 and $1,900.
Okay. Okay. And I don't know if I missed it. It's a direct. Is it a direct gas blowback on this guy?
So it's a direct blowback, but we have a hydraulic buffer in the back, and these are going to come standard on all the rifles.
Gotcha. Yeah, I shot one yesterday suppressed, and it was pretty damn smooth when I was shooting it. Not yesterday, on range day. Yeah. So.
Dude, this is YouTube. Nobody knows what day it is.
Yeah, nobody knows what day it is.
This morning.
Yeah. So you're the mastermind behind this. Is this Daniel Defense first PCC offering?
So this is not only Daniel Defense's first PCC, it's also our first billet upper and lower receiver.
Oh, nice.
So these things are not forgings, they're all made from billet.
Okay.
All of our controls are billet. Bolt catches, these are machine billet pieces.
Gotcha.
So yeah, this is our first 9mm rifle platform.
Nice. It's awesome, and it's probably too soon, but are you going to come out with different calibers, maybe 10 mil or something down the road?
Good question. You're not the first one to ask that this morning. So right now we're just sticking with the 9mm. As we expand to different calibers, essentially you're going to get a new weapon system, because we're going to need to develop a new magazine for that. There's a lot that goes into just changing calibers.
Nice. Well, thank you so much, Pierce. I appreciate your time. You guys are doing great things. I love the Hudson, not the Hudson. I love
Don't
the.
you dare call it a Hudson.
I
That
love
is the H9.
I love the Daniel Defense H9, and now the Daniel Defense PCC. So
Yeah, thank you guys
so
for coming
much.
out.
Appreciate you. Alrighty, guys. So now we're looking at another product. Sorry for the people passing by, but another product. We have a bolt. Is it a bolt action, right? Just
It's a straight pull bolt
straight
action
pull
rifle,
bolt
yeah.
action
Same
rifle.
for our rifle.
So what do we got going on here today?
Yeah, so this is the Beretta BRX1. It's the first ever Beretta hunting rifle in the U.S. It's been out in Europe for a couple years. We're introducing that here in the U.S. It's a true straight pull linear reloading system is what we're calling it. So it's just straight back, straight forward. There's no cam mechanism to operate that bolt, and so where a traditional bolt action, you're coming up, back, forward, down. It's just a straight back and straight forward. So when you're down that gun, you can come up and down.
Awesome.
It's got a 3-position safety, so it's on fire there. Come in the center position, I can unload that. Firing pins blocks, you don't worry about that. So super safe for kids. 5-round detachable high-vis magazine. So in a deer stand, everybody's dropped a magazine, right? Or you're searching for it at the bottom of your backpack. You can kind of see that. Also for guides or PHs, I can look right now and I can tell the magazine's in this gun.
Nice.
So it's pretty cool, pretty handy. But my favorite part is this ambidextrous. So this bolt will switch to left hand, right side, left hand or right hand, and the ejection is going to go left hand or right side too.
Okay.
So my favorite part about the gun, I'm right-handed, I shoot right-handed, my son's left-handed, and so I can have one gun in the safe and switch this in and out. So no tools, about 30 seconds we'll change this out. So right now I'm ejecting out of the left side, the plunger's on the right. Press this little detent down, pull the bolt head out, rotate it 180 degrees, and now I'm slinging out of the right side, so it's awesome. Take a pin or a stick or a bullet or whatever you have, there's a little detent right here. I'm gonna press that down, slide that bolt handle out, flip it over to the other side, press that back in, and now we got a left-handed gun.
Nice.
So, not necessarily just left-handed, but I found a lot of use cases for guys. If you're a reloader and you want to catch your brass, you're shooting on a bench and you're saving that. Instead of having to reach over and catch that on the other side, I can cycle that bolt and I can catch that.
Hold on to it. Yeah.
So even if you shoot right-handed and you want to run the bolt there, but I can catch that round on the other side. It's pretty cool.
Nice. So it's essentially the external of it is all a polymer construction, right? So this is polymer here, and the charging handle here is a polymer as well?
Actually, the bolt body is a metal bolt body, but it's in synthetic stock, synthetic rear stock, synthetic fore-end. We've got a metal receiver. It's kind of tough to tell here in this black model, but if you look right behind you over here, we've got a green model that is a little bit more high vis that you can see. So this green synthetic really nice feel, and I'm making you move the camera around. I apologize, but green synthetic stock and a metal fore-end.
Okay.
We also have a carbon fiber barrel version.
Oh,
this
nice.
is the first ever carbon fiber barrel we made in
So
Italy.
it's going to be extremely light.
Yeah, so this will save you about a half a pound on 300 Win Mag.
Okay.
So it only comes in 300 Win Mag, and got a couple different different grips. The one we had earlier was a closed grip. This is a more vertical grip.
Nice.
Pretty-
What's going to be the price difference between something like this compared to like the other one over here?
Yeah, so the standard offering comes in at $15.99 MSRP. This carbon fiber barrel version is $18.99 MSRP, so just a $300 step there.
Are they already shipping or?
Yep, available at your dealers today.
Okay.
So,
And I'm also noticing this one here. This is like just a magazine. You have a Magpul magazine on this one, right?
yeah, you're exactly right. So it'll come standard with our flush 5-round magazine, but we'll sell this as an accessory. So you have an adapter that you can put on top of your standard Magpul P mag, and you can run 308 in it. 308, 6.5 Creedmoor, any 308 base case.
Yeah. What calibers are coming out when you first start releasing these?
Yeah, so right now it's in 308, 6.5 Creedmoor, and 300 Win Mag. We'll have 243, 30-06, 223, and 7 rim mag here in the next couple months. You'll start seeing pieces in.
Gotcha. Well.
And
Okay.
then one more feature I forgot to tell you about. I apologize. So it's a switch barrel platform. So I can take, you want to shoot varmints in 243 today, and we want to go shoot elk in Colorado tomorrow at 300 Win Mag. Drop these 2 action screws out. Your barrel extension, optics all come off. You'll buy a barrel change kit from us as an accessory. It'll come with a new barrel, a new magazine, and a new bolt head. So swap those parts out, and you got different calibers. So
Nice.
cool.
How much is the exchange kit going to cost?
They're about $800-900.
Oh, that's a whole new gun for $800.
Yeah,
Can't beat that.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Caleb, thank you so much. This looks very, very exciting, and I can't wait to get my hands on one and get one suppressed because I think there's going to be a nice one suppressed.
Yep, 5/8 by 24, and muzzle brake one around. But glad you guys came in. Hope you like it, and find one at your dealer today.
Thank you so much, Caleb.
Thanks, man.
At the Beretta booth, we got a couple of handguns that you guys came out with 2024, right? So what do we have here in front of us?
So new for 2024 is the 92 GTS. So this is an extension from the XI, yet is separate from the XI. So with this, you have single double action with a frame-mounted decocker.
A decocker, okay.
So if you look here, you, let's say, rack it, put your round in the chamber, you're on single action, but you want to carry, lever up to decock, and it's a Type G, so it's spring-loaded, so you'll always be ready for whatever you need it for.
Nice.
So with the naming convention on this, it's Type G, so that's where the G comes from, and GTS, and the TS is the twin sear system that makes this all happen underneath.
Nice. Are these available, or what are they going to run when they're available?
So these are available now. I believe they are, I was just looking at the price the other day.
Are they going to be like around the same price as the 9211s, the 92 XIs?
I believe they're very close, yes. So I want to say $9.99 on the launch edition, and around $8.99, $7.99,
Somewhere around there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So here we have the new 30X Tomcat. So it's a complete revamp of the old Tomcat. You'll notice if you turn to the other side, more modernized controls here. So we're keeping the tip-up barrel. On the old one, it was a lever that could be hard to push. So with this being marketed towards people with maybe weaker hands, older people, then the main draw is that pop-up barrel. But if the control to do that is a little stiff, then that's obviously a problem. So with this button, it's much easier to activate. Show here. Just a quick press.
And that flips up.
Yep, you load your first round in there, click it down, and then you'll have a full mag, so you'll be ready to go.
Nice.
And then we also moved, the old Tomcat had a European-style heel mag release here. So I guess the idea there is you press with this finger, and then on your support hand, you grab the magazine. But the American market isn't really geared towards that, so we moved the magazine release up to have an easier release there.
And we have a couple different iterations here, right? We have well, they're coming optics ready, which is really cool.
Right.
And we have like a threaded barrel version here?
Yeah, sort of a more suppressor oriented, and either of these are a good example of that. So this is with optic, this is without. So you have your suppressor height sights, you have your threaded barrel. It's a perfect suppressor host for your smaller suppressors. It comes in a nice clean package here. And across the board with the 30X, we have the flat face trigger here. and also a reduced trigger pull. So on the old guns, it was, I forget the numbers exactly, but it was quite the trigger pull. And we maintained a little bit of that because this is a pocket pistol, but we did improve it significantly.
Yeah, yeah. And talking about being a pocket pistol, what made you go with a complete, like, raced out version here? This is all compensated and looks like something you got to go take to a match, right?
Right. So this is a really early concept. We're kind of just seeing people's reaction, and so far everybody's super excited.
That's the first thing I saw when I came in here. I was like, what the heck is this
such
little
a
thing?
cool gun.
Yeah. So basically, still the same thing. You have a compensator on it, you have optics ready, and you got an extended mag. And is the trigger different too? The trigger shoe looks a little bit flatter.
So it is the same across the line for the trigger, but I mean, obviously these components, I see this as almost a baby Squalo.
Yeah.
So if you remember the Squalo, it's a lot of similar design.
Baby shark.
And colorway. Exactly.
Alrighty. So what's the price point on these guys? Is there a huge leap between like optics ready versions and threaded barrels and the raced out one, or is it kind of like a couple $100 difference?
They're pretty similar. I'd say only a couple $100 here and there. So obviously when you go from non-threaded to threaded, I'd say about $100 or so.
No problem. Well, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate your time, and
No problem.
keep going the route you're going, because I love my Berettas.
Will do.
Alrighty, guys, I am here at the Glock booth with my good friend Shane. Shane,
How you doing, man?
how's it going, man? It's always great seeing you here at SHOT Show.
It is. And it's day 2 of SHOT Show. It's what do you say about SHOT Show? It is what it is, you know?
It burns you out pretty fast, though. So I'm kind of like, all right, let's power through this so that way we don't get sick, because we're shaking a lot of hands.
The best part of SHOT Show is you get to see everybody. I get to see guys like you. I get to see other partners, all my friends, everybody in the industry. So that's the biggest pleasure of SHOT Show.
Yeah, exactly. And then also making new friends, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Making the connections, networking, new friends. Can't beat it.
Yeah, exactly. So what do we have new from Glock today?
So new stuff we have is we're extending the Gen 5 family. So now we've got the G29 and the G30 now with Gen 5 features. So no finger grooves, NDLC finish, front serrations, ambidextrous slide stop levers. But with the G29 and the G30, they're chambered in the super legendary, iconic 10mm and 45. So G30 is 45, G29 is 10mm. The rounds have been around for a really long time. They're very popular in select applications. I think they're extremely iconic. They're good for self-defense. They're good for backcountry hunting. If guys want to have a kit to have like a subcompact, they work extremely well for situations like that. But with them being subcompact, they're still extremely comfortable to shoot because they are the bigger calibers. They're not uncontrollable when shooting. Now, I've put a lot of rounds through them, done a lot of drills with them, and it's still very, very easy to keep all the rounds on target.
Gotcha. So you have the 30 here.
Yep, G30 there.
And the 29 over there.
And 29 here.
Okay. So these are available now. How much are they going to run you when they hit the stores, or they're already hitting the store shelf? So how much are they going to cost?
Yeah, available now, and MSRP will be $647.
$647.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Now, question: do you carry some of these big calibers, or do you carry something smaller?
I do. So last year I went to Montana with my wife and some friends. We were going on a big hiking trip and then playing golf and just kind of hanging out, in the mountains. And being Montana, that's it's bear country.
Yeah.
So I took a G29 with me just because it's 10mm and it's good for situations like that.
Yeah.
So I think that's where the application is extremely successful for the subcompact models, because you have the big caliber 10mm and 45, but it also helps in situations like that. So that's why I think they're going to be great.
Well, Shane, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you, and it's always great seeing you.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty, guys, I am here at the FN booth. How's it going?
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you. So it's you guys came out with some new stuff for 2024, right?
Yeah, we got a few new things. So this is the 509 CC Edge XL.
Okay.
So we basically took all the best features from the LS Edge and the CC Edge and put them into one gun.
Okay.
So you get weighted magazine base pads, integrated mag well, custom in-mold stippling for really firm texture and grip, and then the compensated slide assembly that was on the CC Edge.
Okay.
So basically one big, great big package: performance shooting, flat shooting, shoot flatter, shoot faster. So.
Nice. So what is this one going to run in? Are they available already, or what's
So
going on?
MSRP is $1649, and they will be shipping next month.
Next month?
Yep.
Okay.
One of the other things that we're doing is 509 has been in the market for about 7 years now.
Okay.
So when we introduced the compensator, a lot of customers were asking us, hey, where can I get this compensator? Do I have to buy the whole new gun?
Yeah.
At the time, we couldn't, but now we can. So this is the accessory compensator that comes on the CC Edge, or CC Edge XL, and you can get it if you have a 509 Tactical or an MRD or a compact, you can get it. And the neat thing about our compensator is there's no threads, there's no set screws, there's no shims to time the compensator to the slide. All it is you push in, quick quarter turn, and you're ready to rock and roll.
Something kind of like a tri-lug type of vibe.
Exactly,
like
exactly.
Okay, cool.
So, but yeah, you can use the factory recoil spring, and you're ready to rock and roll. Have a compensator on your 509.
Nice. What's this going to run in? Are they available yet, or?
They're shipping next month, and then MSRP is $349.
Nice.
So you get the barrel and the compensator for $349.
Nice. So this should be California compliant if you can get a 509 in California, but this should be California compliant if you ever have
I don't know. I can't really comment on that. All I can say is that it's not threaded. So.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. This right here is the FN 509 full-size MRD. So for anybody that knows anything about FN, our 509 is kind of like a hybrid gun. It's kind of like that in-betweener area between a full-size and a mid-size. Okay. And so when we introduced the LE SKU about a year and a half ago, with highlighting the full-size slide, a lot of commercial customers were asking us for it. So the real main difference is you still get the 17-round capacity, you still get all the great ergonomics, you still get our low-profile optics mounting system for the optics, but you get a full-size slide, so 4.5-inch barrel, so like Glock 17 size. So you get full-size FN 509 performance all in one package. So that's kind of like what we're showing here. So this one's actually been a long time coming, but for those customers that really want that full-size performance, that 17 size gun, it's right here.
Nice. And are you going to have these available for that?
Not yet. Maybe down the road, but these are just for standard, mid-size, and compact 509s to start with. For now.
Okay. And what's this one going to run when it's available?
I think MSRP on this one is like $899. So yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. Okay. And these are available right now?
Yeah, those are available right now.
Okay.
So
sounds good. Coming up with some pretty trick stuff for the 509 platform. I have some of the very, very early gen of the 509, and when it first came out, I was like, oh man, this is a pretty cool direction that you guys are taking with the pistol line. And now that you guys are just going off of major customization aspects now, so that's cool to see companies kind of stepping outside of that stock look and going a little bit crazier with their stuff. So.
Trying to give customers more options. Yeah, so we do listen. So it just takes us time to get it out to market. So
thank you so much, Kriss. I really appreciate your time.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys. I am here at the Smith & Wesson booth with my good friend Connor. Connor.
Hello.
How's it going?
I am your good friend, huh?
Yeah, we're really good friends. We're very, very close.
Me and Carlos go way back.
Call of Duty close. So these have made quite a splash for SHOT Show 2024. But let's go over, for my YouTube subscribers, on a little bit of history and why you guys ended up making a lever action for 2024.
Yeah, a little bit of history. So Horace Smith and Daniel Wesson created a company in 1854 called the Smith & Wesson Repeating Arms Company to manufacture the Volcanic.
Yeah, which was a pistol.
Which was a pistol. They made a couple carbines.
Okay.
They're very few and far between. But it was a pistol. They made about 2,500 of them.
Okay.
So our thought with this gun was there's a ton of heritage, there's a ton of history in that, so call it the 1854 because...
Kind of wanted to go back to your roots.
Yeah, back to our roots. Our first lever action to start all lever actions was patented in 1854, so we thought, hey, that's a great name for this gun. So,
nice.
So right here we've got the polymer version. Mm-hmm. This gun is $1279 MSRP.
Oh, nice.
It has textured polymer furniture. Pretty much standard length of pull, flat trigger, big old loop on here.
Nice.
We got a lot of feedback. I know there's a lot of aftermarket loops you can put on guns, lever action guns, and we thought we'd just throw it on straight from the factory.
Let's throw a big loop on.
Something interesting about this one is it's got a flat trigger.
Okay.
Which is unique to lever action.
Yeah, you don't really see the flat triggers.
No. Yeah, it's really consistent. Place we took some technology from our large frame revolvers and kind of mashed it in here.
Gotcha.
So it's got that really smooth single action that you'll find on our revolvers.
Okay.
It's got a cross bolt safety.
You got a 1913 with the built-in.
That's an XS
sight in the back.
Yeah, XS. So if you want to change that, any XS sight will fit on that.
Okay.
Gold bead front sight, 19-inch barrel, 1 in 20 twist, 44 mag. I don't know if I mentioned that.
44 mag.
44 Magnum.
And it's obviously threaded up there for suppressors.
Yeah,
and stuff
11
like that, too.
11/16 by 24.
Okay.
Which is pretty standard for like these large bore lever action guns. You got on this polymer version, you've got M-lock.
Okay.
And the really neat thing about this M-lock is that it's a flat surface.
Okay.
So it's a consistent surface for mounting M-lock accessories, but it's also a consistent surface for putting it on shooting sticks, putting on a barricade when you're hunting.
Bipods and all that stuff.
Bipods, yeah, it's great.
Got it.
So yeah, this is the polymer version here, and you are holding a very unique one.
The wooden version,
The
right?
wooden
So
version.
is this going to be called like a classic version or something like that?
The Model 1854 limited edition.
Okay.
It is pretty much the same gun. It has a gloss black PVD finish to give it that really nice, like glossy.
Yeah.
And then it's got high grade walnut stocks.
Nice.
That one will be produced in 1,854 units.
So 1854
Yeah,
units.
1854 units. That one's a extremely limited edition.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
Is it going to come with like a fancy case or something like that?
It will.
It will? Okay.
Yeah, it'll come in a presentation case. So
Okay, gotcha.
just don't even shoot it. Just hang it on your wall.
And what's the price on this one going to be?
That one is $34.99.
$34.99.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And there's something else unique when we were out at the range there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
Yeah, there was the mag tube, the removable mag tube.
So yeah, instead of running the action to unload the gun, if you've got a tube full of ammunition, you can just take this magazine tube right out and dump all the rounds into your hand.
Gotcha.
So it makes it really easy to unload.
To do that. Are
Yeah.
you able to demo it right
Yeah,
there?
let's see. These ones are a little bit tight, but there you go. Right there. Comes right out.
And the whole tube comes out.
Whole tube comes out. Dump the rounds into your hand. And
So
then,
basically more for unloading than actually loading then.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So 30
$34.99.
$34.99 and 13
$12.79.
$12.79. Okay. And these are already ready to go.
Ready to go. Probably hit shelves pretty soon here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Cool. Last thing, any other calibers you guys are going to come out with?
You know I can't talk about that.
I'm just trying to catch you off guard. But alrighty, Connor, thank you so much, man. I always appreciate you, and always glad to be a part of Smith & Wesson's cool stuff that they got going on.
Thanks,
but
Carlos.
yeah, no
Good to see
problem.
you, man.
Yep, you too. All right, guys, I am here at the Kriss USA booth. How's it going, man?
Doing good, man.
Good,
How are you?
good. Always great to see you.
Yeah.
So something new for 2024 is the Gen 3.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this is the Gen 3. So a lot of quality of life improvements that we've done on this guy. You'll notice when you pick it up, it's actually going to be a little smaller, a little bit more compact. So we shrunk the body a bit. We've also lightened the weight a little bit, so you'll probably notice it as well.
Yeah, I noticed it when I grabbed it in one hand. I was like, oh man. Like,
It's a little bit lighter for sure. So we also did a trigger change. So now we have you probably felt it, like a 3mm pull. We've reduced that down to 1mm now.
Okay.
So a little bit more crisp, a little bit more clean. Interchangeable pistol grips now, so you can do different AR-15 pistol grips. You want to change to 15, 20 degrees, 30 degrees, whatever you want to do.
You could just put any AR-15 grip on this?
Yeah. So if you want to do that, just you go ahead and do that. Now, if you use ours comes with a grip core to give you that classic vector look. And I personally still like this myself, just because you go prone, things get jammed there.
Yeah, that looks really cool still. But so if I put a normal AR-15, you can't put this piece on there.
So this grip core is for our grip, but you can choose if you want to use whatever you want. So you still have the classic style, or if you wanted to change it to whatever. Yeah. So now we also have the pick ends on the upper receiver, so you can attach any of your Picatinny accessories on the end. A little bit more quality of life improvements here. On the bolt catch, you'll see it has a profile now, so it sticks out a lot more. So it's a lot easier to actuate. So you got a larger catch here, and then the release sticks out. Nice, right? So magazine releases are also now flippable, so you can have left or right side.
Ambidextrous.
I would say ambidextrous, but more like option, right? It's either left or right, right? You're not being able to hit both, but left or right, depending on what you want to do. The shroud itself now is kind of integrated, but they have M-locks on it. So we can directly just start mounting accessories on there. No longer you have to go get extra accessories just to bolt stuff on. And then on top of that, the carbines now come threaded barrels. So guys that want to put different muzzle brakes on or suppressors, they can. But if you think the shroud's going to get in the way, we have have different handguard lengths as well. So the single slot, which is going to be our pistols, and then the 2 slot as well to give you that extra length. That if you want to get extra accessories and stuff on there. But yeah, man, that's the Gen 3 in a nutshell.
Nice. What lengths are going to come out from you guys?
So we're still going to have your standard lengths, so the 16-inch carbines, of course, and then the 5.5-inch pistols. I believe the 6.5 inches are going to come as well. That's why we have that 2 block slot rail as well.
And is this stock new here too?
This is a brand new stock, yes. So we have a adjustable length of pull. The button actually can be again reversed, so you can decide which way works for you. The hinge as well can be flipped if you want to fold left or right. And on the previous models, the button would be flipped, but on this you can actually flip it again. So if you want the button on top or the bottom, you can make that choice, left or right. So much more customization on this platform than the Gen 2. Yeah. Now we're still going to be running, the Gen 2 will still be available in conjunction, but you have the choice. If you want to go ahead and spend a little bit more, get the full kitted out gun, you can get the Gen 3s, and then the Gen 2s will still be available as well.
So this guy's extremely light compared to the Gen 2 that I have. What's it called? I like that you guys took the Vector and made it look even more futuristic by all the features that are on here already.
Yeah, like I said, to kind of like looking at it, you'll see that we kind of just pressed in all the empty spaces that we could to really shrink that profile. Like you see the bolts here, you'll see you got that little embedded in there. So like it really is more sleek, more edgy, but at the same time it's all functional. It's not just for looks, Everything has a reason.
Is this one coming out just in 9 for now, or you guys make it in?
It's going to be the full line of calibers, so 9, 45, 10, and 40 cal. So just like the Gen 2s, it still uses Glock mags. So nothing else has changed on that. It's just a little bit more sleek, and like I said, a lot of quality of life improvement stuff. Little things that people will like. I wish it had this. I wish it had that. Yeah. Now it has it.
I can't wait to get my hands on a 10 mil version because the 10 mil Vector is probably my favorite 10 mil PCC to shoot, or 10 mil caliber gun to shoot, just because of that Vector system that you have in here. Eats a lot of that recoil when you're shooting the 10 mil.
It is awesome. It is awesome. Actually, I'm contemplating taking it like PCSL and stuff as well. Use it as a 2-gun. Now that it has it's a little bit lighter, I'm definitely contemplating bringing this out myself. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, man. I always appreciate your time. And have a great show.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, man.
Yep.